right, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting now.
Okay.
What up? Hello. Good morning. Welcome back to the Squinn TV Breakfast Show with me and Paddy. Say hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, say hello, mate.
All right.
Yeah, all good. Everyone's
How you
here.
feeling?
Feel fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm all good, mate. Yeah, nice and refreshed.
I'm very well rested, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, just wondering, mate, because like last weekend I was off out and you were in little beddy-wed, weren't you?
Yeah, I didn't make it out on Saturday night in Nottingham, did I, man?
No, you didn't, mate. No.
Right. Go on.
And when did I find out?
Like, I don't know, when you were there, I guess.
When I was on the train.
In my defence,
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
Just no.
Yeah, right. Listen, all right. Stephen Quinn does not miss a beat, okay? I go hard, okay? I went on a pilgrimage on that Friday night. An absolute pilgrimage. Seshlihem. I went to Seshlihem.
You got that Seshlihem, yeah.
I went to Seshlihem and back. I was
Non-stop,
out.
one-way flight to Bangladesh.
I was out on free booze from 7 p.m. up until 2 in the morning. Absolutely trashed. And then at 2 in the morning, I went into Manchester and met my cousin, and we continued the sesh. The sesh was real. I didn't get back till gone 5 in the morning, back in the hotel. Then I had to wake up in the morning, check out. I thought I was going to die. The guys I was with went to the worst place in the world for food. I couldn't eat. I looked at it. I was like, it's not going to happen. I can't eat that. Then I didn't eat until I got home at like 3 p.m. on Saturday, where I boiled off a quarter pounder with cheese. And then I passed out. And then I woke up and I got up with every intention to come out to Nottingham. But I couldn't physically stand up for longer than 3 minutes. My head felt like a piano.
It felt like a piano.
Listen, mate, I don't miss a beat, all right? You don't get to have a go at me, okay?
Yeah, you don't miss a beat, but you do miss a night out.
Right, well, if we're going to talk about people who have missed nights out, I think you top the bill for that. You can't go to one and then start kicking off the party prince.
Here's the difference. Yeah, I said I'd go and then I went.
Listen, all right, what about...
Man, very... if I say, sorry, can't make it too busy, then that's fair enough. But I'm not a half an hour before canceller.
Look, mate, and neither am I, man. I'm always there for the sesh. You know I am. When have I not been there for the sesh?
Saturday!
I know, but it's a one-time thing. Like, I couldn't physically go. My body couldn't take me. But I might be out on the sesh later. Danzo's at a gig. He said I could come. I might go. I mean, it's pretty cold out, but I might go.
Mate, I'm not denying that you don't jump on the sesh. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you were there on the sesh on Friday, but maybe...
Oh, well, mate, I drank so much on Friday. Honestly, I was so drunk, mate. Mate, I stopped drinking at 5 in the morning. It was nearly a solid 12 hours of drinking.
You knew you had the next sesh, though.
I know, but you can't... It's a free... It's my work, dude. I couldn't not go hard.
All right, let me ask you a question, then. Let me ask you a question. At what point... Right, so you were like, I'm jumping on this double back sesh to sesh.
Yeah.
That's at 7 p.m. on the Friday, yeah?
Yeah.
So at what hour did you be like, not making that second sesh?
6 p.m. Saturday. When I woke up from my sleep and my body wouldn't function. And that was legit. That was the first time, like, all day I was like, yeah, I'll be on the sesh. Anyway, that's enough of that. Listen, you weren't there for my birthday, mate. We've all missed things.
Oh, well, like, starting to sound like that was a good call now.
Well, it's not, though, is it? Because everyone had a good time.
Did you turn up to that one?
Yeah, do you know what? I will not have this. Are you coming out on Christmas Eve? And talking about people who said they were going to be somewhere and then aren't. You said you were going to come to Christmas Eve, and then now you won't.
Yeah, I can't make Christmas Eve.
Insert all this, everything you were saying, but now on you instead of me. How's that feel?
Yeah, I've given you, like, 2 weeks' notice. Week and a half.
Oh, yeah, because that means anything.
It does, man.
Right. Anyway, look, it's enough of that. People don't.
I'm saying I found out on the train.
Right,
if
well,
I had this info before I got on the train,
you what?
that might have influenced my decision. I'm glad it didn't, because I'm glad I went, because it was rad.
Well, I wasn't there, so...
Actually, I'll tell you what. No, thank you for not telling me, because I might not have gone, and it was awesome.
No, it wasn't, because I'll tell you why it wasn't awesome. I wasn't there, and if I'm not there, it's never as good. You tell me.
You've got this thing. You've got this thing where you think
You don't.
Your life and your friends are your Sims characters, and when you log off and are offline, we just all stand around.
Don't get me wrong. I don't believe you didn't go out and like have a good time by your standards, but it's not as good. Like you were all sat around, just I don't know what you all get up to when I'm not around, but whatever that is, that's what you were doing. And there's no way it's as fun as if I'm there.
It's pretty much the same as what you do when we do when you're there.
I'm sorry, there was nothing that came out that night. There was no banter.
There was loads of banter.
Yeah, you were like, oh, Taco Bell was a bit messy. It's like, oh, that's not interesting to talk about in any way, shape, or form.
Taco Bell was. It was just a laugh riot, mate.
Whereas if I'd have been there, mate, crazy stories.
There wasn't any crazy stories.
No, damn right there wasn't. Anyway, look, 6 minutes is more than enough time to talk about nights out on the Squinn TV Breakfast Show. Here's a little something I'd like to bring up about on the Squinn TV Breakfast Show. A lot of people who listen to the Squinn TV Breakfast Show are questioning whether or not it is a breakfast show. So I don't think we're prepared to answer the question yet, but we do need to define breakfast show.
Well, when are you submitting the material?
Sunday mornings.
Yeah, so like when Channel 4 put Sunday morning breakfast on, do you know what I mean?
What's that one?
It's because of the time of day. That's why it's breakfast show.
What's that one that's
so they do eat breakfast.
What's that one with the lads who like do a bit of cooking and talk to people? And the two blokes.
Saturday Morning Kitchen on is that BBC or Channel?
No, it's the other version of that. So it used to be James Martin, didn't it? Saturday Morning Kitchen. And there's like another one called like a couple of blokes chatting in the morning. I don't know what it's called, but like there's a thing.
I think that's it, mate. I think it's called Couple of Blokes Chatting in the Morning.
So what makes these breakfast shows and this not? What are we missing?
I think it's when you submit it. It's when the material goes out. Now, because of the very on-demand nature of the venue you're submitting your material to, then it's like, oh, I can listen to this at midnight in the shower. That doesn't make it a shower show.
Next week, Squinn TV Shower Show. Join me and Paddy in the shower.
Oh, just me and you with our phones in those little Ziploc baggies.
Yeah, maybe with the webcam on as well.
Yeah, little tasty preview.
Yeah, maybe what I'll start doing at midnight, I'll release a show called Squinn TV 10-minute preview. You know, like on Television X.
Yeah, I got it, mate. I got it.
You like the porn?
Oh, that was that was literally all I had.
I tell you what, it wasn't the good days if you were fucking VHS recording Raw. You know, WWE Raw, and then you switched because that finished up at midnight, and if you forgot to stop,
no, refuse to believe this is a story.
Oh
no,
yeah,
you were not recording Raw, then thought, oh, midnight. Quickly switch during the break to CBX.
And I wager to believe I'm not the only one out there that had that happen to them. And one time...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
One time, Gladiator was being recorded for my grandparents.
No, again, no. Nope. Do not believe this is a story.
Had to mess up with that tape.
So when at what point did you realise, oh shit, that's been recorded in the middle of Gladiator?
I looked down at the VCR, and it tells you on the front, on the panel, it's recording. I was like, uh-oh. So I had to like mess with it and that, you know.
Mess with it?
Like make it look like and be like, oh, I must have fucked up somehow. Come on, mate, it's the VCR. Like they're always messing up.
Why didn't you just rewind it and record a different channel?
I don't know, mate. I was like 12 or whatever. What do you want from me, man?
You were 12. It's again. This story's littered with holes.
How? I was about 12, probably.
You weren't jacking it to TVX at 12 years old.
12, 13, yeah, like.
You did peak sexually.
I would. No, you're gonna cut it now. I'm not gonna talk about when I jacked it and when I didn't. All right, because you've probably been pounding off all day. And you're an adult man, so we don't want to be talking about who's been jacking it. And who
but I don't jack it as much as I used to.
And that's enough. That was jacking it on Squinn TV, a new segment that we do every week.
Section called Jacking It.
What was the other segment I came up with earlier?
I can't remember, mate.
Oh, mate, it was fire. This isn't remembering it.
About something or other. Didn't you take notes? Haven't you got any written down notes?
I left them at work. Why? Have you got notes?
You left it at work.
Mate,
Did you use their printers?
yeah, some guy came and sat next to me earlier. He was like some guy who was doing some training or something, and like on my desk was just all these notes, like for the Squinn TV, and like it did say things like, you know, like jacking it and whatever, like all sorts of weird stuff. And then next to it was just a drawing of me with the legs of a goat.
Okay. Oh, like Mr. Tumnus.
And it was just a bit like, oh, sorry, my desk's a bit messy, like hiding all the weirdest stuff I've got. And I don't know. I don't know what his position is. I really need to find out who that guy was, because
I was going to say, who is this guy? Not some same level colleague.
No. He's seen some stuff, mate.
Seen some shit, yeah.
Some stuff. So now another quick. Well, no, let's jump on to news segment. We'll do a bit of gaming news, nice and quick.
Okay.
Not so much news, more just personal interest. I'm gonna get the Dreamcast back out, mate. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, so jelly.
I'm gonna crack the Dreamcast, because you know what? The Dreamcast was a top console. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
I remember playing. These are the games I played on Dreamcast. Ready to Rumble Boxing.
Yeah, big game.
End of list.
Is that it? Mate,
and my mate had a Dreamcast, and I remember the screen on the controller. It wasn't you, nah, man.
Well, I'm your mate, and I've got one.
Dreamcast. The Dreamcast may even predate our friendship.
Nah, no way.
It is old, mate.
1998.
So year 7.
Yeah, so we didn't really become friends in year 7, did we? Were we?
No, like year 9ish, wasn't it?
Let me get the wiki up. The Dreamcast was released in Europe in 1999. I believe we were friends, mate, in like 1999, 2000. All right. So, in your face. Oh my god, it only lasted 2 years. It got discontinued in 2001.
Yeah, that was about when we became buddies. I definitely wasn't round your house, buddy. I didn't get to that level for a long time.
You were running around the streets clubbing other kids over the head with bricks, weren't you?
Yeah, man. You do what you got to do when you're a teenager. All right. So are you purchasing a Dreamcast?
No, I've got one.
In the process.
No, I've got one, bro.
I do remember some game. I seem to remember some type of game. Was it Shenmue? Is that a thing?
Shenmue was the biggest game on road. One day, mate. Now I've got my second monitor back. Streaming's going to start happening soon. I know I keep banging on about it, but it genuinely, legitimately is.
Noise,
big time, big man. So yeah, that's going to happen. Everyone's going to enjoy that, probably, hopefully. That's
cool.
That's gaming news done. Now, quick.
Oh no, I've got more gaming news.
All right, go on. Do you know what? I always forget about you, mate. You're just here for me to talk to. I forget you've got your own, opinions and personality. Go on, Paddy. Go on. Give us your gaming news. Go on.
So someone sent me an Esquire article.
Nice.
About it's entitled "Raid Your Loft. These vintage video games are now worth thousands of pounds."
Okay.
And I'm going to read out the top 10, and I'm going to see A, if you've heard of it, B, if you played it, C, if you own it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, because this could really fund your gaming experience if you've got one of these.
But the chances are I don't, and also the chances are I won't know any of them. But and if that's the case, boring content.
A lot of them are for the Sega 32X and the Sega Mega CD.
Don't read. Well, you can read the Mega CD out because I've got one of them, but don't read the 32X out because I don't own one. Okay. And I don't have any.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
It's worth $2,000.
Yeah.
Snowboard Kids 2.
Oh, so Snowboard Kids 2, right? I had Snowboard Kids 1. Snowboard Kids 2 never came out in Europe, in PAL. So it was Japan, and I think Australia. Really? I think it might even be just Australia got it or something.
Oh, so that's why it's worth so much money.
Yeah, it's crazy, worth crazy dollar that game is. Snowboard Kids 1 is one of the best games I've ever played. Imagine Mario Kart, but on a snowboard like hill thing.
That sounds rad.
I've got it here. I've got it. I'm looking at it. I bought 2 copies. I'm giving one to my friend Stuart. I've got
So
it.
Snowball Kids 1, dime a dozen. Snowball Kids 2, however.
Forget about it. Snowball Kids 2, expensive.
Wow. Okay. So then there's a couple of Sega 32 X's, which we're going to breeze past. Then we've got X Zone for the Super Nintendo.
No.
Right. Neo Geo, we'll skip past that. Stadium Games for the NES.
Yeah.
Now, I have played this.
Yeah?
I played this. They've got a copy of it in the National Video Game Arcade Museum in Nottingham. And they've got a Stadium Games set up. So it's like International Track and Field, but for the NES.
Right, okay.
So it's pretty rad.
I think the rarest game, like, should have been... Are we going up the list or down the list?
No, we're going down. Top of the list was Snowball Kids 2, mate.
It's not. Like, it's Nintendo World Championship.
Right.
Google that.
Well, can't you just Google it and tell me?
Well, I thought, it'd be the thing. So they made, I think it was like 12 copies of it or something.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, that doesn't... I think this is for general release, this list. So it's... If you might have a copy in your attic, I think is the point of the article.
Right, okay.
And then there's Cool World for the Super Nintendo. I'd not heard of that.
Is it based on the film?
I don't know. And then Adventures of Batman and Robin on the Sega CD.
Yeah, see, I never had that, but... Yeah, so Cool World was that film with Brad Pitt in, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Why is that so rare?
Don't know, mate. What's that? Wait, I've just gone past the list. Cool World, 550 notes if you got it on Super Nintendo.
Buddy, you can get it off eBay right now for $12. That list has been debunked.
Not the same. It can't be on about the same one.
It is Cool World.
Cool World for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, made by Ocean. It's on 45 quid on eBay.
So why is Esquire telling me it's worth 550 notes?
When was that article written?
Ooh, that is a question.
Who sent you that article?
December 9th, 2016.
No, they've just been updating it so it shows up early on search. Forget that. It's not like I'm looking at it on eBay right now. They're like 20 without a box. It's less than 20 quid. Like,
right, there's no way that it was worth 550 and now they're worth 20.
Mate, was it ever worth 550? Because mate, have a look. Google it.
I believe you.
Maybe the PAL version. Let me have a look.
I believe you more than I believe Esquire, definitely.
I believe eBay, and that's where I've got my information from. Supply and demand seems to dictate. Cool World SNES. So, some chump's got it up for 170 quid, and he's opened the cartridge and took the... But then there's one here, £55, boxed, with instructions. This one with the poster, 50 quid. So I just think it's bullshit.
Right, so okay, so the box, is the box animated and has it got a hot girl on it?
Yeah, it's Cool World, the film with... Brad Pitt was in it, where he was a man and everyone else was a cartoon. It had the babe on it.
Oh.
Speaking of cartoon babes, what about female cartoon animal characters? How does they make you feel? Is there any that you fancy?
Female cartoon animals?
Yeah, because obviously, as you know, I think we may have spoke about it before, but as you know, I properly had the hots for Fifeful Sister from Fifeful Goes West.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I was doing a little bit of research on it, and
right, we all know what research means to you.
Mate, there are some people in this world. Let me tell you, okay? There are some people in this world.
What is it? Is it Article 42? Is that what it is?
Anyway, right. So your gaming news bombed. So
you know what? Sucks, man.
I let you then. I gave you free reign. I was like, go. And let's just say it's going to be a while before I let you do that again. Okay?
Oh, wait. Okay, so I found N64 list. This is on loveantiques.com.
Yeah.
So it's Snowball Kids 2 at the top. StarCraft 64.
Not got it.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I played it. I think I used to have it, but I no longer do.
Paper Mario 64.
Yeah, it's the RPG.
Mario Party 3.
Not got it.
Rush 2049.
Mate, this is it's just me saying I've not got it. Like,
yeah, just seeing if you played it.
It's like listening to some kids in the playground looking through football stickers. Got,
you're not going to see them.
One, need, got, one, need.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else cool. Yeah, you know when you see these lists, like
I think
of
the
these
rarest get a
expensive
table, mate.
games,
I know it's always
I get Snowball Kids 2 because that looks really fun.
yeah.
But the rest of them, just like, really, they don't look that good.
I think the rarest game I own is probably I've got Complete Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and it's not necessarily rare. It just goes for a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
70 quid or 60 quid or something.
Twin Snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did. I think I saw a trailer for that, and
Sick.
it does look really good.
So sick.
It does look really good. That was the GameCube, yeah.
Yeah, they re-released. It's a re-release of the first one, but with like MGS2 graphics. It's decent.
And you could FPS on it as well.
Which was game breaking, by the way, because they didn't change any of the maps or enemy locations. But obviously, in the PlayStation 1 version, you couldn't go into first person mode, so it became game breaking because as soon as you got anywhere, you just go into first person mode, shoot everyone, and then just wander through the map. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you. Because
Like,
you've got infinite range on your pistols or your snipers or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, whereas on MGS1 on the PlayStation, like you had to get in line with them on their level. You couldn't even shoot upstairs. So like, if you wanted to shoot a guy upstairs, you had to go up the stairs. But on this, you just walk in through the door and just kill everyone. Game breaking. Still fun though. Still enjoyable.
Yeah,
Love
I
that
believe
game.
it was.
Mate, I'm gonna change it.
Oh wait, you were on about your rule 34s about your hot characters,
Then
and I was
moved
going to
away from
say.
it. Right, go
I was
on.
going to say someone. I was going to say I thought that Lola Bunny in Space Jam.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Everybody
was on her.
Everybody fancied her. Everybody fancied her. Yeah, it's a bit weird though, isn't it, when you think about it? Not only do you fancy a cartoon character, it's also an animal.
Yeah, the animal makes it weirder. I've also like I watch Archer, and I'm like, yo, some good looking women in that, and then sometimes it's like, that's a drawing, mate. What are you doing?
Yeah, you really have to start questioning yourself at that point, and also questioning a couple of people that talk about it openly on something that's going to go on the internet.
I've got no shame in taking having a love of the female form.
I hear you, mate. I'm just,
whether it's fictional or not.
I mean, I don't fancy Fifle's sister now. I fancied her then. Like, if I fancied her now, not only would I love a cartoon character, an animal, it'd also be a child. So, like, I don't fancy her now. I'd just like to make that clear. I'm going to repeat it one last time. I do not fancy her now. But I did when I was a kid and I first saw the film.
Oh, like how when I was watching, I don't know, something with Mary Kate and Ashley in when they were kids. And I was like, ooh, yeah, they're my age. I really fancy both of them.
Yeah, but you can fancy them now because they've grown up. This is the thing, like,
right.
those people grow up.
But I did fancy them in that show, and if I watched that show...
Fifle's sister's not grown up, mate. Like, there's no one to fancy. They can't do, like, another... Imagine that, like, Fifle 3, and it's just a sister, and she's 30. Like, it's not going to happen.
So which bit was it? Was it when she was the can-can dancer?
Yeah, man, like, just...
And she's all made up, and she's got the dress on.
Yeah, mate, like, when I was a kid, like, it just, I don't know what it was. I was a bit of a loser as a kid, and that was... I just spoke to you, bro.
I mean... In fairness, too, in your defence, she's got makeup on. She's got a dress on.
She's a child, so you need to stop right now.
She's supposed to be looking good. No, I don't think she's a child because she's dancing for a load of adults.
Yeah, but she's a kid, mate. She's Fifle's older sister. She's not.
Yeah, older.
Yeah, but right, let's Google it. Fifle goes west.
I don't think there's going to be. Oh, she was 18 because. It satisfies a lot of international laws if she's 18.
What was her name? What's her name? I can't even remember her name.
Don't know, mate.
Cast.
Should we get her up? Cast.
Miss Kitty? That's not a name.
It was Mouskowitz, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that was the surname. Fifle. Tanya. Right,
Tanya Mouskowitz.
Let's Google Tanya Mouskowitz. I'm going to see some shit now. You know that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, put Rule 34. Don't put Rule 34.
Right, Tanya. I see. Yeah, I don't fancy her anymore. That's good to know. I was worried then that I was going to be like, oh shit, but like I don't. I can't believe I'm about to Google Tanya.
About to hit enter. Are things going to awaken inside me?
Tanya Mouskowitz, age. Let's see what this brings forward. Right, there's a fan. There's a fan thing here.
You're not alone then.
Someone's got their own wiki about Fifle here.
People fancy the fucking little unicorn things, don't they?
Yeah, well, I did a lot of research on that when we were going to do that podcast. She was also much closer to Fifle's age. That doesn't really give us what we're looking for. How old's Fifle?
Well, what is it? Was it you telling me that a lot of these anime characters, like even though they're at school, they've said that their age is 18 because there's so much.
When I was looking at those weeaboo characters, the ones that like fall in love with like Japanese animated girls, and then they buy like a pillow with her on and like hang out with it and make it a plate of dinner and shit. It's a legit. No, it's a legit thing that like, they take it to work with them or like popping on the bus. And then when they get it home, they put it on a chair and make it some dinner and talk to it. A pillow with a picture of a girl on it. But yeah, so the child, it's a child. You look at it, you're like, that's a child. But then in the like bio of the anime, they're like, and she's 19, just so it's, do you know what I mean? So they can kind of do what they want with her because they've said she's 19, but like she isn't, and it's terrible. But that's their culture, and it's weird. And who are we to, complain? Like as long as we're not getting involved in it, which we're not. Again. Just like to really hammer that one home, we're not getting involved with it. Don't worry about that.
We don't have Weibo pillows. We're not those guys.
Weibo pillows. I was going to get one for a while when I was going to do my research project. Listen, because I had to get inside the mind.
You really go head first into this research.
You know I do, mate. I always will, and that's if you guys want some more, Steve investigates. Maybe this is the platform for it. Can't find Tanya Mouskowicz's age. I'm going to peg her in at about 14.
Okay, mate.
13, 14.
Yeah, if you were 13, 14 and she was 13, 14.
I was younger, mate. I was younger than that.
Oh, well, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Right, can we move on anyway? Gee, what is this?
Let's
push.
We're only talking about the things that you're bringing up.
Viewer, now it's time for a new segment, which is viewer, what did I call it earlier?
Quests?
No, viewer participation. Listener participation, audience participation. So, as you all people who listen to the show may know, we've had a few. We're getting some decent people who are listening to this, mate.
It's some traction, mate, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going all right. I'm enjoying it. It's going all right. And a few people have said that I should talk about some things. So the first thing is someone told me to talk about Jammy Dodgers. Asked in what context. They didn't have one, so...
Rule 34, right? Okay, so Jammy Dodger porn, that's what we're talking about now.
No, please, why is this episode so porny? Let's just get back... What's that noise you're making as well?
I'm all good now.
Calm down.
I got excited about Jammy Dodgers.
Right, weird. So, Jammy Dodgers, I like them. What about you?
I really like them, mate. They're an English thing, aren't they? So you can't, I don't think you can get them outside the UK.
No, I don't think you can. Cool, so that was Jammy Dodgers. The next thing is now I was worried that this wouldn't translate to a lot of people, but I think it will because again a lot of the people who listen to this at the moment are from Derby. But if you aren't from Derby, there is something in Derby that often appears in top 10 safest place on the planet lists. Often, if you will find it, it's there a lot, and I think a little bit more than it probably should be. Bold Lane car park.
Yeah, that comes up in when you see top 10 most secure places in the world. Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Bold Lane car park.
Okay, and my argument is, and another viewer's argument is, it's not that safe. This has been blown massively out of proportion. It's just a fucking car park. Do you know what I mean? You can get in. It's not hard to get into that car park.
Yeah, I mean, as far as your car goes, though, your car is pretty safe.
Yeah, but this is what I mean, though. They're so this is the problem. In one of the lists, my mate was telling me, Bold Lane car park is classed as a safer place to be than Fort Knox. And it's maybe your car's safer in Bold Lane car park, but you aren't. Anyone can get in. I've walked in. You just tailgate in. You can walk past the barrier. Anyone, you can get stabbed in Bold Lane car park.
Yeah, but it's not designed for protecting humans. It's designed for holding cars.
Yeah, but they don't bring that up. It needs.
You can get stabbed in Fort Knox.
Yeah, but but if you lock yourself up in a room in Fort Knox, or in Alcatraz, if you get in one of those cells, just you and you're locked in, you've got the key, whatever, you're in there. You're safe.
I will agree that I think personally it would be harder to steal a gold bullion from Fort Knox than it is to jack a car from Bold Lane car park.
You just wait by the door, and when some guy comes up And she's like, give me your fucking card. Give me your parking ticket. I'm taking your car. I've got a knife or a gun. It's not the safest place in the world. Not only that, it's not a very nice area. Me and Baz nearly got mugged there once. The guy was too drunk to mug us because he started his argument with... He's like, whatever.
So it was like a debate whether...
Mate, no, it wasn't even that.
You entered verbal Olympics with why I should keep my money.
It wasn't even that. It was verbal diarrhea. The guy kind of said, like, you got a phone or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, no, mate, jog on. I was with Baz, so I was feeling a little bit more confident. I was like, no, mate, jog on. And then the guy just went, fucking Bold Lane, I'll give you a bald head. And I was like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, give me a haircut. Like,
was he going to scalp you?
Oh, yeah,
is that what was going to happen?
Yeah. So it's not safe. It's not the safe. It shouldn't be in a top 10 safest place.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
Good. It's easy to steal a car from there. It's easily to kill, murder, or mug in there. Okay.
It's not easy.
If you were walking back to Bold Lane car park and you had your parking ticket in your hand, yeah, and some guy grabbed you up on Cheapside with a knife and put it up to your neck and went, "Give me your parking ticket now," what would you do with that parking ticket?
Okay, let me put it this way. Because that's obvious. In that scenario, obviously, he would get the car.
Okay, now, just dead quickly, imagine your car is on an island in the middle of the ocean and someone came up to you with a knife and was like, "Give me your parking ticket now." You'd be like, well, yeah, I mean, like, good luck getting off the island, mate.
But I mean, as far as cars go, and as far as parking them goes, I mean, Bold Lane's up there. It's much safer than the street.
Yeah, I agree.
In the context of cars, it is quite safe. But definitely in the context of global safe places, it definitely shouldn't be on the top 10 list.
This is what I mean. Like, if it was a top 10 safest car parks for your car, sure, chuck it on there. But if it's
number one,
top 10 safest places on Earth, Bold Lane car park.
I mean, it just the PR company that they hired when they built Bold Lane.
Laughing.
Mate, they need to be in constant work, mate. They're doing well.
Someone's laughing. Right, we've run out of time. I've not even spoke about any films or had my rant yet. So
okay, so let's go through the films.
All I've watched is the extended Lord of the Rings Fellowship, just the first one.
Right, so that's 4 hours. So let's talk about that for 4 hours.
Great film. Really enjoy it. Always have. Bit weird, obviously. A little bit of homoerotica between Sam and Frodo. Things like that, but I really can't have a go. I enjoy it too much, so it's one of them where I'm just going to talk about how much I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I've been reading Lord of the Rings at the moment as well, so I'm well into it at the moment, mate. Big time.
Yeah, that's all good, mate.
But you know what? Don't worry about that. We're not going to talk about how much I like a film, because who wants to hear someone talk about them liking a film? Let's jump straight into the rant. Do you know what's really, really fucking pissing me off at the moment?
Elijah Wood.
No, I love him. Not like that. Unless he's a cartoon female, but anyway. No, fucking food videos on Facebook.
Right.
Just stop. Just stop that. Just stop that. It's everything wrapped in bacon covered in cheese. Literally the other day, and I was kicking off because I tagged Dan in them because he thinks they're ridiculous as well. And then someone was like, "Oh God, you're tagging them food videos a bit too much." And I was like, not because I like the content, it's because I want to make fun of it with my friend. And also, fuck off. I'll tag whatever I want. But anyway, my big issue is, I saw earlier, no joke, so this was one of the videos, okay? This is legit one of the videos. So they get some eggs and they put them in some boiling water.
Right.
They, soft boil the egg, yeah?
Yeah.
Take the egg out and they take the shell off the egg. Then they take an avocado, cut it in half, take the pip out the avocado. I
like where this is going.
Put the egg in the middle of the avocado.
Yeah.
Close the avocado up. Wrap the whole thing in bacon. Then fried it and ate it.
What? Why? What? It was sounding okay till it got wrapped in bacon and fried.
Well, no. That is so much avocado. You wouldn't just sit there and eat a whole avocado like an apple. I was like, that's not. And then all the comments yeah, nice. I was like, what do you mean, yeah, nice? And what annoys me the most is, if you want that meal, the nicest way to have it is to make some toast, spread your avocado on the toast, put your egg on top of that toast, and have some bacon on the side. It's essentially the same meal, but it'll taste much nicer.
I agree.
And it's just it's everything. It's just
But Steve, you've got to utilise that hole where the pip was, man.
So they had a baked potato, right? It was just they baked the potato, then they cut the potato the lid off, took all the centre out of it. Yeah.
Right.
Then they
mixed just the skin.
Yeah. Then they mixed the potato in with some cheese and put it back in it. Then put the lid on it. Then wrapped it in bacon. Then cooked it.
So legit, they all end with, and then I wrapped it in bacon.
Everything's wrapped in bacon and then cooked. And it's just, and some of the meals just look horrific and like stupid. Someone had a bacon wrapped Oreo cookie and did one. Just imagine anything wrapped in bacon and you've got yourself a Facebook video. And they've all got like 8, like me and you can't catch a break. Like we're on 50 views. These videos are hitting like 80 million views or whatnot. Like it's ridiculous.
Hey, people love food, man. We're in a diet culture where it's people can't eat it, so they want to watch videos on it.
It's just, and like, and another thing that keeps happening is like they'll buy like a sheet of like ready rolled puff pastry and then roll it out and then like pour jam all over the top of it and then like fold it up and then bake it and then just like, yeah, I know, like that's just jam and pastry, but you've just rolled it in a funny way and then wrapped it in bacon.
Wrapped it in bacon and fried it.
You can't just wrap everything. It's always avocado. It's always something. It's always bacon. What else?
Everyone loves bacon. Avocado's the coolest of the fruits, isn't it?
Some of them look just unbelievable, and I don't like it at all.
Okay, mate.
How do you feel about it? You don't go on Facebook, do you?
Not really. I'm not really. Because I tell you why. Because that home feed is annoying.
It is. But what about thingy? What about in the things I tag you in?
Like I was telling you earlier,
right,
I linked my Facebook to my Battle.net, and I briefly was on Facebook and I had 77 notifications, and I know 50 of them are you and Johnny tagging me in things.
What things are they, mate?
Mate, what? You want me to disclose?
Yeah, what are they, bro?
It would be tag a mate who would kiss this, and it's just something gross.
No, because
and then
I do not do those when it's if there's like a person on them, because
no, I'm talking like a disgusting lamppost.
Yeah, mate, I do dildo posts. That's what I do. I catch you on a dildo flex.
So many. Yeah, out of the 50. At least 40 of them will be double-ended dildos.
I'm going to watch this video of this food being made, and I'm going to describe what's happened to you. It's called Buffalo Chicken Sweet Potato Volcano.
Buffalo Chicken Sweet Potato
Sweet potato.
Volcano.
You cut the middle out. You scoop all the potato out. Then you wrap it in bacon. No joke, you wrap it in bacon. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you wrap it in bacon?
What? Is that true? Right.
Then you put shredded chicken in a bowl with some red Leicester, cream cheese, hot sauce, seasoning. Then you mix all that shit together and make a horrible orange chickeny paste. Then you stuff it inside the sweet potato, put a bit of mozzarella on the top, a bit more red Leicester, bake it for 25 minutes, and it's just a disgusting, horrible mess of chicken, cheese, and potato wrapped in bacon. But like, again, if you want that, have that, but just do it normally. And don't wrap it in bacon.
Mate, I like bacon.
This is the most... Yeah, I love it, but this is the most disgusting one. This is called the fry-up loaf. So,
mate,
get some bread, cut the crusts off.
Yeah.
3 eggs, some milk, some seasoning, mix it all together. Soak the bread in the egg. Put it in the bottom of a bread tin. Do that all around the walls and floor. Then pour some beans in it. Then put loads of bacon in it. Then put loads of mushrooms in it. Then put loads of sausages in it. Then put some hash browns on top. Then put some more egg bread on top. Then bake it, cut it, and eat it. Just have a breakfast.
That sounds like a toad in the hole, but for full English.
But just eat a breakfast. It'll be nicer.
That sounds quite nice.
No, that does not sound quite nice. Just eat a breakfast.
I tell you what I do like, though. I do like those videos of, I don't know who makes them, but they're really successful now, where it's the top-down camera shot, and they'll just throw they're constantly throwing the ingredients in, do you know what I mean? And they're making it, like, really, really quickly.
Yeah, it's cool if it's like a pasta dish, but if it's anything wrapped in bacon, get off my feed.
Yeah, I'm feeling, yeah.
Most of them are terrible and gross and for basics, just like you. Anyway, coming to the end of the show. It's been quick.
Right, mate.
It's gone quick, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah. They always do, mate. They always do. I always think, oh, could have gone a bit longer, but
I know, but you know, people start to get bored of us moaning and that.
You're the director, mate. You do what you do.
I enjoy myself. Are you enjoying yourself, buddy?
Yeah, man. Things are good.
Yeah, good. We're having a good time.
I'm getting feedback in the real world about this show.
Same. Mate, if anybody wants you to talk about anything on it, bring it up next episode.
Oh, I do have something, and I think it's going to annoy you as well.
Next time.
Well, no, it's relevant to this.
Oh, quickly then.
Saying people are saying in the real world, that's good. Do this. Leave a comment, bruh.
Yeah, we were both going to bring that up. Do you know what? Like, it's lovely that you come up and see me and be like, oh, hey, man, I love your show. I mean, no one says that. I don't know why I just said that. People say, bring this up on the show. If you want me to talk about something, if you want me and Paddy to discuss something, don't creep into my DMs like some guy who's just noticed that I'm newly single, you know? Like, just get in the comments section. Hit me up down there where it counts. And hit that like button, man.
Yeah, we all like the like button.
I want that like button. I want you to smash that like button. And also, getting more views than I've got subscribers. Whoever's creeping out there, whack that subscribe key as well.
That's good, man. You're supposed to get more views and subscribers.
I want everyone who views my content to subscribe to me.
Right, okay.
I want you to subscribe to me. This is a pledge. Subscribe to me. Subscribe, I'll bring more fire. I've got more fire to bring, and I'll bring more.
I've got the Tinder, you've got the fire, mate.
Mate, I'm annoyed that you aren't back over Christmas, because I wanted to do my Christmas game recording with you.
I think I'm back on the 27th, mate.
Well, anyway, I'm going to sign off. As always, guys, thank you so much for listening. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, told you all that already. We're going to keep doing it. We're definitely going to be back next week. Christmas specials coming up. Live streams coming up. More Owl Boys going up. Owl Boy episode 2 has been out for a few days. If you've not watched that yet, go and check it out. It's decent. I mean, it's not. I was dead rusty. I hadn't done any game recording in ages, but episode 3 is going to be sick, and you don't want to watch episode 1 and jump straight to 3. That'd be crazy. So that's what I've got. That's all I'm saying. So thank you, and I'll see you all soon. Paddy?
See you later, skater.
I really don't like that.